friends. This is not your normal matchup. A battle of top 5 teams, 2 forces colliding here near the end of the season. Cannot wait for this one. Big playoff implications. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the winners of 9 straight, the Georgia Bulldogs. EA Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Grimstreet. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Dogs will kick this deep to get us going. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there to get him at the... So the offense will take over. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Boy, a wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness, ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs, and they did it right there.
Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Touchdown, Ducks. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Extra point splits the uprights. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? First play of the drive, they look to the right. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
The game makes it second and medium. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. He's found some room at the 45. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
And they're finally able to stop him. The great execution on the screen pass fooled the defense there.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray and more recently Jake Fromm and, of course, Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And it'll be Smarter right at the line for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Lets it fly to the wideout. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack. The Dogs come to the line in the hurry-up. I know the offense will call a timeout. Some the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. Fourth down and very long, but the offense still on the field. They're going to go. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he gets rid of it. Didn't see anybody open. That's a big 4th down stop for this defense.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Some hard running there through the tackle. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
First down. They're going to throw the football. Bringing pressure. Just trying to get rid of it. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
low place right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on 3rd and short. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. Deep shot caught down inside the 20. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
Chris, is a great touchdown by the quarterback and receiver, but I just can't help but think this is why defensive coordinators work so hard on the pursuit drill. Better effort from the collective defense might have prevented that from being a touchdown.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. And they get something going here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And they don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Oregon 14, Georgia 0.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter.
3 and 25.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to tack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Well, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back. Make it tougher on the quarterback. Make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
The Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Breaking free at the 35. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Ducks. This offense really clicking.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And they're able to tackle on the extra point. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. He'll hand it off. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And we're able to tackle the ball carrier there.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. 4th down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. That picks up a first down. We'll slot it at the 39.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. And no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
On the ground, it's Washington. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, there's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. And it's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. And the Bulldogs will send the punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Short connection to the tight end here. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. He started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws. And Justin Herbert, of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday, what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looking for the wide out. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's 1st and goal.
The Ducks will line up here on 1st down and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. They got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on 1st and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on 2nd and goal.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Dump off caught by the running back. And tackled there by the defense.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He cannot escape. Defense with a sack.
Nothing tells you more about a defense's personality than when they get tested like this. Facing a 1st and goal, all the way to 3rd and goal, you come up with a sack, relentless attitude. Now let's see what they decide to do on 4th and goal.
Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead. So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. The Bulldogs come up to the line in a hurry-up. And looking to throw now on 1st down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defensive coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Gets hauled in here over the middle. A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
How about the arm strength of this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
And the returner is brought down. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking to scramble. Using his leg. Football comes out. Offense recovers the fumble, maintains possession. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for a deep completion. And it falls incomplete. They tried for a big chunk play on the final play of the period. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Ducks will kick this away to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. Trying to extend the play. On the move, looking deep. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. After that huge play, this offense is now in scoring position. They move into the red zone quickly.
Boy, Chris, you wonder what the next play will be for this offensive coordinator. Anytime you hit a big play like that, you get into the red zone, there's a tendency to want to go after the jugular, use that momentum to your advantage, and see what they call right here.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Receiver makes the catch. He'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Now, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
From the shotgun, drops back. Makes the catch for the 2-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead.
Oh, how about this call? They completely spread the defense out with this empty set. 5 wide, not even the option to hand the ball off, and they still get it done. Great timing by the quarterback and his receiver.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. Is back out on the field. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
I was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up third down.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
Looks to the left, and it's complete. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
An inside give now from the shotgun. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
He's got some room. Can he get there? Ball carrier tackled at the 2. A solid gain on that completion.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Trying for the touchdown on the right side. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. To stretch the lead, the route is on. So the offense flexing here, and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Now that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Set to kick this one away.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Be tackled at the 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17. 17.
17.
Coverage team.
Okay, ready?
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field.
Out, 55, weak. Gringo, gringo.
Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
Oh, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. The Dogs will come to the line to run the hurry up. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
Look, I realize on any play call that's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Fighting off the defender. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now.
Another first down.
And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Grab behind the line. It's Washington. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Quarterback making some changes at the line. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Snags the quick throw. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. No huddle here for the offense.
Good enough.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. He did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. And we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Oregon 31, Georgia 8.
Got it.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play.
Get set, get set.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he picks up the first down before they get him in the ground. The Dogs hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal.
First and goal, Georgia.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And they've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss. This will be a challenge now. 2nd and goal back at the 13. It's a quick grab. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Offense moving backwards here. A long way from the goal line now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. 3rd and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on the screen. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, they're going to come up short of the end zone, and now they've got an interesting dilemma on their hands. Down by a couple possessions, do they go for a field goal and hope to get the ball back with a chance potentially to win the game? Or this close, do they pull the trigger and take a chance to get the 6 points now?
A field goal here doesn't help the cause. They're going to go for the touchdown here on 4th down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He's got a man down the middle. Touchdown, Ducks. And the route is on. That's another passing strike from his quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. The coverage team able to bring him down. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Backed up to the 6-yard line. It's 2nd and long. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Makes a quick grab. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now.
Just a really good job by the corner here, recognizing this wide receiver screen. Because he was so quick to react, when the receiver makes the catch, he's right there to make that tackle.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back. Looking right, this one caught. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. Now, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Defense is coming after him. And the defense says, not again. They wouldn't let him get loose for the scramble. Brought him down for a short gain.
Brings up 2nd down.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Off target and incomplete.
Incomplete.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
Number 87.
Boy, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to move this one away.
Oregon 45. Georgia 16.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Oh, the pass is picked off. And he's got some open field ahead. Past the 20. Past the 10. Going to take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Ducks.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes the score.
Now they get set to kick it away.
Georgia, 16.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made on the left side.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. Dogs will come to the line to crank up the tempo. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And here comes a deep shot. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Back to throw again. Launching downfield. He pulls it in for a big gain. He has 1st down yardage at the 46. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here.
And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack. That sack makes it 2nd down and forever.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Lets it go. And he pulls in the catch. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a 1st down. Tackle Dave, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get.
Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Dogs. It was a foot race, and he won it. Set up for the PAT. And he knocks it right through. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. It looks like the hands team were able to recover the football. The Oregon offense comes back out on the field. To come back out protecting a safe lead. What an awesome feeling to be way ahead in a big road game. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Good enough for 1st down yardage. The Ducks will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
Lion!
1st down, looking to throw the ball. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. And this one is getting ugly.
That's another touchdown for these guys. And they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
Point after, not quite through. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
23.
Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackle at the 31, so makes a good choice bringing it out of the end zone. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Via the screen. Loss of 4. Third down.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Caught in the backfield. It's Washington. Breaks loose at the 45. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Oh, my gosh. What a great play by the offense. And on the other side, how frustrating for this defense. They had everybody covered downfield. The quarterback looks like he's almost giving up on the play. Checks it down to the running back.
Got him. He's sacked.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
It's 4th down and a long way to go, but they're going to go for it.
29 Philly. Gorilla. Gorilla.
And he drops back in the gun. Quick throw over the middle. The tight end makes the catch downfield. And they stop the clock with a timeout. 9 seconds remaining.
Timeout, Georgia.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First down, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. And that pass is incomplete, trying for an oh-by-the-way touchdown, but it's no good. Time expires.